how are you feeling? You feel like kind of making progress every day?
Yeah, making progress. That's really what it is. Just every day try to get it better and better. See where we at on Sunday.
What do you think about this matchup, just having looked back at the 4 games in season series and knowing that they're a different team now?
Yeah, them 4 games is out. 4 games is out. That's where it really starts. They're going to make adjustments. We're going to make adjustments. It's going to be a whole new, series against them.
Paul, do you sense a different mindset or vibe around the locker room this season as an underdog seed as opposed to last year when you guys were a 4 seed with home court?
No, we got the same approach. Going into it.
In Milwaukee, what was it like? What were you doing pre-game to determine if you could play, and what was it where you decided you couldn't?
It was just trying to get the soreness down. Soreness was still there, so decided to sit it.
Paul, Billy said that some guys did some stuff today, some didn't. What were you able to do today, or what did you participate in?
Today was a mental. Participated mentally. Physically doing, stuff on the sideline. Keep getting better and try to get the shoulder ready, but today was a mental day.
What do you think you guys found these last 5 games, just whether it be internal or whether it be something you did on the court, an adjustment, but what happened?
I think we're just getting back to our ways, getting back to scrambling, getting good looks, getting great, open looks on the perimeter, making the right plays, sharing the ball. I think we're just getting back to playing our style.
Did it, when you're doing that, does it feel very different on the court than, I guess, when you're not doing that? Then
Yeah, we notice it. We notice when we're playing well. Same way we notice we're not playing well. You notice those things. When you play well, it starts to be consistent, and then when you don't, you get away from that. You notice the difference.
The regular season games between y'all were pretty intense. What are you expecting for a playoff series, and is that something you have to kind of be mindful of, or maybe not going too far?
It's my 8th playoff experience. I think I know what to expect going into this.
Paul, you've had soreness in both shoulders. Is the soreness in the right shoulder any different than the left? Like, I guess what I'm asking is, if this would have been your left shoulder, would you have been able to play against Milwaukee?
Nah, I wouldn't have been able to play. Just because it was really just it just hurt. It hurt. I couldn't do nothing with my right side. So like I said, just try to get it as prepared as much as possible. It's playoff time, so that's it's more than this. It's about being out there with my guys. So as much as I can get it 100 as possible, close to it. They expect me out there Sunday.
You've had your run-ins with Nurkic. Your thoughts on the fact that he's not there, and how does that affect the series?
It's a different dynamic. He's a post scorer for him. He's a screener, a roller, and I think that group, they played 3-4 years together. Plugging in a new big, Ennis been there just half a season, so it's fairly new. And he hasn't been in those battles with those guys. So I think it's a big loss when it comes to this, time of the year, being in the playoffs. You just expect, being out there with certain guys, and now they got to make that adjustment.
Paul, how important has it been for you all to get Dennis and Terrence kind of going offensively in the last week, 2 weeks, going into the playoffs?
It's huge. It's huge. We need those guys. We need those guys confidence high, and we need them to be them. We can't do it alone. We need everybody. Everybody got to be playing at a high level at this point in the season.
You played with Jeremy the last couple of years, of course, before he got here in Indiana. What's the biggest change offensively you've seen in him, just the way he's knocking down his threes, just what that does for you guys offensively?
Yeah, I mean, it helps. It helps because, JG's a great roller and he's a great pick and popper. So, he's the best of both worlds. He can spread the floor or he can play in the dunker. He has, the ability to do both things on the floor. And he's a matchup problem where they're putting, sometimes slower fours on him and he's able to play off the dribble. So it's a big matchup advantage for us, especially now that he's starting to hit those threes. And, he's been doing it.